Leo. So you Leos have the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords, and then you Leos also have the Queen of Pentacles. So what I'm seeing here for you Leos is that let me see. A lot of you Leos very much so are in tune with interesting. So interesting. So a lot of you Leos are in tune with what it is that you want to do, staying focused, staying to yourself. A lot of you Leos have basically kind of gone silent in a sense that you're doing your own thing. You're not necessarily engaging with other people, because engaging with other people can be draining, you know, having a whole bunch of people around you and all this other type of stuff. A lot can end up being a problem for you, right? Can end up being a problem for you. And so a lot of you very much so, you've been through it over the past couple of months with how it is that, you know, your social circle, specifically career or job, give you a hard time, or maybe even your romantic interests give you a hard time. And it's just a bunch of nonsense, right? It's some stuff that just essentially don't make any kind of sense. And see, the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles right here represents you're over it because you just want to be by yourself. And the Queen of Pentacles represents how, you know, you're embracing being by yourself. You're embracing being alone, right? And, you know, that's one of the things that make a Sigma, a person who embraces being by themselves. You know what I mean? It's a person that, I'm gonna be real with you, doesn't even necessarily get along with a lot of other people, because other people just for whatever reason, you know, seek to single that person out. And it's just really stupid because it gives that person a difficult time. And this is what it is that people praise. They praise being an idiot to that person who is valuable. So they just end up looking stupid because of it. And so what's going on with you Leos is that a lot of you are choosing to be by yourself, right? Queen of Pentacles, less arguments, less difficulties, having to, you know, interact with another person all the time and stuff like this. And the Ten of Pentacles and the Judgment represents people are starting to take notice, because if you have a social circle and you normally hang out with them, or they're not accustomed to you staying away for this amount of time, you're staying away for this amount of time, you know, because it's just abnormal for them to see you like this, where you're just staying away, you're just doing your own thing. And the thing is that the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands right here speaks to how a lot of you very much so are in a position where a lot of you are very much so staying focused on what it is that you got to do. The Seven of Wands is about how you as Leos, you know, they upset that you Leos are staying to yourself. So like you could even see people at like your workplace. Now I wouldn't say upset, but like people at your workplace starting to interact with you differently. And it's like this is the stupidity of it. When you're showing them attention, you know what I mean? They want to act like they're super difficult to deal with, but when you by yourself and you're doing your own thing, that's when it is that they feel threatened. And so because they feel threatened, right, because they don't know what's coming next, now it's this situation where they treat you with a certain amount of respect. And see, this is why it is that Kendrick Lamar says, you know, you just got to stay in the house and let people think whatever it is that they want to. Because people stupid. They don't really understand. Like, Kendrick Lamar has the upper hand in the situation, but they're so dumb. They think, oh, I could try. It's like, no, you idiot. Kendrick Lamar is still gonna win. Same thing when it comes to you. You're still gonna win, but they're not bright enough. right? Like, you know how like it's like this, it's like it's like the hyena that basically tries to test the lion, and the hyena is thinking to itself, if I could work myself up to take the food from the lion, then the lion should give me a pass. And then it's like, like what Chris Walker said. He said that there's a lion laying under a tree, and he was saying how Christopher Walken was basically talking about how, like, you know, family comes over to the lion making trouble, nothing happens. And then when the lion, excuse me, when the other animals think that just because a few things didn't get the lion upset, that it means that the coast is clear, the lion stopped being the lion. And it's like, no, the lion understands how to have patience. That's the lion's family. Why would the lion just get up and start mauling the cubs, his wife? No. But the lion will maul an intruder, an invader, though. You understand what I'm saying? So, and it's ironic that I'm doing the lion speech talking about you Leo lions, but that's my point. So it's like a lion doesn't always have to roar. You know what I mean? It doesn't always have to be running down something. It can chill sometimes, but still be a lion at the same time. And see, with that is, I'm trying to figure out what's going on because I'm hearing sirens. But with that is that, you just got a lot of people really kind of scared that they actually may lose you. And see, this is what I be trying to say. Like, the reason why it is that people will move differently with you when you kind of stay in the house or you do your own thing is because they're in love with you. But the problem is they can't stop trying stuff with you. You feel what I'm saying? So now the magician, the high priestess, and the two of wands, and I'll explain what I mean. This represents how you Leos just have you just changed importance. What it is that you deem as important is just changed now. So now you're on a mission. You're gonna go to work, handle your business, come back, do what it is that you got to do, and you're not tripping out. You know. So, what I was trying to say earlier, right, a few minutes ago, was sometimes, like, people will do that even when they do like you, try to get on your nerves, all types of goofy stuff. And this is why it is that it's not as simplistic as, or it's not as I ain't gonna say it's not simple because it is, but this is why it's not just throw away as the person doesn't like you. No, that's not true. And and anybody who comes here trying to cause dissension, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you. I may end up blocking you because every time I go forward with it, you always got some goofball in the comment section whom I will block, talking some stuff that'll set you back 20, 30, 40, 50 years. Oh no, the person doesn't like you. The person just rejected you. So why is the person so desperate for you Leos' attention then? Why is it that everybody could be wasting your time and getting on your nerves, Leo, right? But then when you Leos go, you know what? I'm not going to wild out. I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to handle my business. I'm just going to go ahead and just go underground. Just stay silent and do what it is that I got to do, right? Ghost the world like it is that I've been talking about, right? How come everybody now wants to be straight edge with you now? Come on now, if they didn't rock with you, then they wouldn't, then there's other measures to keep you from going there. There's other measures to keep from seeing you. You understand what I'm saying? It's because in their eyes, and it's dysfunctional as all get out, they're playing a game. They're getting into the narrative, right? They gotta dislike you. Why? Who put that notion in their head? Who is Who is doing the plugging in? Who is doing the electricity work? What I'm trying to say is, where did they get this idea? Why is it that so many people's thought process is stupid? Why does it go to a dysfunctional perspective? Why do they have to engage with you like that? And then now when you Leos decide to leave them alone, now they act in a certain kind of way with you. When you want to talk to these individuals, they're giving you all kind of problems. But when you go quiet, that's when they get scared, and that's when they want to stop playing games with you. So is it fear? Is it they like you? Maybe it's a combination of both. But it's definitely not rejection. In just pure rejection. Because there are other ways to dispose of you. If a person doesn't legitimately want you around, you got to understand that legitimacy of not wanting you around is cool. They simply refuse to engage with you. And when they do engage with you, it is cordial. It is cool. But what I'm trying to say here is the High Priestess and the Two of Wands. Right? Two. Right? Two. Now they want to, like I said before, now they want to be square dealings. When I say they, I'm talking about everyone, the people on your job. If you Leos are getting to know us, a little special somebody, right? At least for now, as long as they play right, as long as they act right, right? You'll be square dealings with them. They start playing games with you, guess what happened? Now you don't want to have anything to do with them. And they know that. And see, this is the power of being by yourself. This is the power of staying by yourself. This is the power of being a Sigma. I don't play games. I don't play mind games. I don't get along with a lot of people face to face nor online. People like to talk too much trash online. People like to act like they just this world figure online. Everybody is super rich. I ain't gonna say everybody, but a lot of people are super rich or perfect. And then when you do the research into a lot of these people, a lot of these content creators be faking it. A lot of these content creators fake their content. A lot of these content creators, you know what I'm saying? In that sense, whatever. Then when you meet people in real life, some of these people in real life, you try to engage with these people in real life, but the problem is they have an internet persona. They talk trash about you behind your back. They don't even have a reason to talk trash about you behind your back, but they talk trash about you behind your back. You know, there's been times where people have called me to let me hear what it is that people who I haven't seen in 5-10 years, you know what I'm saying? People who I haven't seen in 5 to going up to 10 years, they still talking trash. And I literally graduated, and I ain't even seen these people in 5, maybe even more years, maybe even a little bit less, give or take. I'm still on their mind this amount of time later. Yo. I didn't know, I mean, my gosh. I mean, I didn't know that I really struck that much of a nerve where you care that much, homie. You still talking about me years later after I haven't. These people are goofy, man. So I'm saying all this to say, you Leos don't need to be worried about these goofies. Stay focused. Do your thing. You know? They're only dangerous when you hang out with them. Let's clarify the High Priestess. 3 of Cups, Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, Lovers, 8 of Wands. Yeah. So, again, they want you to hang out with them. But they're warped. 3 of Cups, they want you to hang out with them. Page of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. But at the same time, they can't help themselves but to start acting stupid after it is that you hang out with them for a little bit. The Lovers, the Eight of Wands. So just, I'm trying to catch this. I'm trying to get a picture of this hawk, yo. But anyway, the Lovers and the Eight of Wands. I hope this hawk comes back around. Anyway, that's a seagull, my bad. Anyway, so the Lovers and the Eight of Wands represents how a lot of you, you know, you have a lot of people fantasizing being with you Leos right now. But this is really a situation where you Leos very much so just want to you would rather be either one or two things. You Leos would either rather be with your family, whether it's your little ones, family that you were born into, people that you consider your family, or by yourself. I just think if you ask me, you Leos are really not meant to be played with right now, because you Leos are very much so focused. You don't want somebody coming in messing up your concentration, yo. So that's what I think is going on. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Let me know what you think, though. Smash the subscribe button, like button, hit the notification bell. Set that notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. Oh, yeah, come through and get the personal readings. It'll help me out. Keep the channel going. It'll also help you out, too, if you need help with anything. Appreciate you. Peace.